All right.
Yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3. Oh, drop the cat! Oh, yay! All right. The park is yours.
On July 13, 2019, the town of Sunderland, Massachusetts celebrated the grand opening of Sunderland's Riverside Park, an event that comes after 5 years of planning to update the park's accessibility and the addition of a nature walk adjacent to the Connecticut River. Those renovations broke ground in November of 2018 and were completed 8 months later in July of 2019. Following the ribbon cutting, or more appropriately vine cutting ceremony officially opening the park, visitors enjoyed the new paths constructed, the nature walk, and were treated to food vendors, physical activities, lectures, and musical concerts. The morning consisted of several activities, one of which was a group paddle up the Connecticut River. Other river-based activities included a fishing clinic put on by the Mass Wildlife Education Foundation. And also a specially prepared nature walk along the new nature trail that honored and shared Native American history surrounding the area. The walk was researched and put together by David Brule, president of the Nolembika Project, which is devoted to preserving New England's rich legacy of tribal heritage. It would also be the first public function to use the trail's newly constructed wooden balcony. The balcony was built for the public to look out and enjoy the scenic Connecticut River and Mount Sugarloaf, and also to use as a place to host functions. As these activities took place at the river, others did as well to encourage attendees to explore the new accessibility paths. A children's carnival was one of the more popular attractions of the morning. It had everything from a bounce house to games to arts and crafts. Speaking of arts and crafts, nearby at the entranceway to the nature trail was a special pottery making exhibition called The Common Pot, led by Liz Fieldsteel and Melissa Perot. The morning wrapped up with a musical concert outside the Sunderland Public Library featuring local performers singing river-themed songs. The celebration continued in the afternoon and provided a wide variety of events. For attendees wishing to cool down from the heat, a lecture by David Sagan of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and Andy Fisk of the Connecticut River Conservancy provided both information on the Connecticut River and also air conditioning for those in attendance. While the lectures took place indoors, more activities and excitement took place outdoors. As the Kids' Carnival wrapped up by the end of the morning, it was replaced by the exploration of first responder vehicles and also construction equipment used in the park's renovation. The afternoon also saw some more physical activities as a public volleyball game, which was hosted by the Frontier Regional High School volleyball team. And what celebration would be complete without an exhibition of America's most popular sport, baseball, featuring an exhibition game with the Sunderland Youth Baseball League. And to wrap up the event, townspeople were treated to an entertaining concert in front of the Sunderland Public Library featuring the folk rock band The Neils.
Oh, you guys, it is such a beautiful evening. This is why we all live in New England, right? For a night like this. And to celebrate being right next to this gorgeous river and the opening of this amazing space, I feel very, very honored to be here. I understand that the name of this music series is Down by the Riverside. And Narissa and I just happen to know a song called Down by the Riverside.
And maybe you do too?
Yes.
And you sing with us?
Sing loud enough so that I don't hear the bad guitar sound.
Sing really loud. It's really easy. Like the first line is basically then all the other lines of the verse. So it goes like this.
I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside and study
celebrate my community down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna celebrate my community down by